Hey my little angels, and welcome back to another video, guys. Let's see who won the 250cc giveaway, and the winner is the Julka #6063. Congrats, you can DM me on Discord or on forums. The next giveaway is going to be for a 300 cheese coin code, so good luck you guys. There's not a whole lot of letter art stuff, but there is some event stuff I'm going to show next, so there's still a bit of stuff, but this is so cute. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. Rickroll, I love your artwork and how well it always goes with the event for like the season. You always make a letter for that. And thank you so much for this. You really didn't have to, but oh my goodness. So cute. Look at that. It's like so simple, yet it gets the point across. And if you didn't realize, like last week I didn't show all the stuff, I think. So this is your background. I think I had logged in earlier before the event even started. That's why I never saw it before in time for me to record, because I was already recording when the event had started up. So as you guys know, there's a garden forming event thing going on right now. A vegetable garden event is what it's called, I believe. I already have the event tutorial from 2022. It's the same thing. My tips to you, the random seeds come a lot. It has better percentage for peppers and lemons. It has better percentage for peppers than lemons. So the last thing you're going to end up doing is farming those lemons for the prize or for the advent calendar. Me, it took me 4 days. I went like grinding hard. I grinded hard on the 4th day because I was coming to an end. So I was like, might as well. The other days I was kind of doing it in between. So it took me 4 days. What I did was actually plant the pink lotus repeatedly to get the pepper seeds and stuff, but that was not necessary. After day 2, I realized I was like, oh, I'm getting better luck with the random seeds, so don't bother planting lotuses to get peppers, just plant random seeds in that case. You need to plant lotus once of each kind for the prizes, but after that, don't bother planting it. Just use random seeds. It is a lot better. That's my tip to you. And let's see, so that's your background, so pretty. And then as you can see, at one point, like this was day 2 when I was planting the lotus. Don't bother doing that more than once. As you can see, I got 2 peppers and 3 lemons. This was like my luckiest round. So I was like, you know what, I need to take a picture of this. So yeah, it's not as bad as 2022, where it was very hard to get peppers from random seeds. So that time we had to keep planting lotuses. This time we don't, thankfully. And it was brought down to 20. As I mentioned in the description box of the last video, for the advent calendar, the max you needed was 20 peppers, this time not 40, thankfully. So that helped. And I do not play Age. I haven't touched it in ages. Apparently I was hacked on there. There was some hack that happened like a few years ago, but then they ended up actually hacking me like 2 years worth. I don't know. Someone from the AJ, a friend from the AJ side, did reach out to me on Discord and was like, hey, I think you've been hacked. So I was like, you know what? Let's check it out. What's up? And yeah, I was hacked of all my stuff. But anyways, this used to be my character on Animal Jam, so that is a very lovely art. And this, I'm guessing, is them, the black demon, and I'm guessing that is your pet as well. Very lovely art, and look at the background too. It's really nice. And also, yes, as mentioned, that is what happened. So that Saturday, so like 2 days later, it went down from 40 to 20. So that is awesome. And then we have melt. It is really hot. We also have a really big heat wave over here, like for the past week and a half or 2. It is not fun. Never had to experience such a long heat wave before, so yeah, fans and ACs are just like on and off throughout this whole week and a half or so. Zero's tiny deposit, 300cc. Zero, you didn't have to. Thank you though. I like farmed a little bit, and then I sold off a few things in the gardening event on like day 4, right after I was done, because the prices were really high at that point. People were buying peppers for 500 the day before, and this day they were buying it for like 400 each. I had 3 pepper seeds, so I sold it for 400cc each. Lemons 150cc each, grapes 80cc each, and then just tomato seeds with like 10cc. Blueberry 30cc. So yeah, like stuff like that. So it was pretty good. At this point, I think it's like half that price now or something like that. So yeah, I was like, nah, I'm good. I sold a bunch of stuff on like near the very beginning, got some CC, I'm good to go. But anyways, thank you so much, Zero. My favorite map in Transformice is just a quiet little town where everyone is harvesting daisies, just a quiet little town where everyone's harvesting tomatoes, just a quiet little town where everyone's harvesting blueberries. Thank you so much for the really pretty hairstyle. I love it with the ombre effect. Blueberry, Emmeline, yes, that. If you plant your green lotus, you get the blueberry ear item, which I already mentioned in my last video. And this was actually brought up so you guys can take a guess as to what it can be. I heard a playful rumor that the autumn wind will bring a sweet but scary surprise. Can you guess what it is? Head to Riddles Rumors if you think you can guess. So that is just like on the Discord server, but there might be something coming up soon. The autumn wind, does it start in August or September? Anyways, yes, around there might be something coming up that's different, so there's like a whole announcement about it for you guys to guess. And here is some tips that were given. So it may or may not have something to do with the mainstream autumn holidays. What all autumn holidays are there? I can think of like 2 main ones, so I don't know if it's one of those 2 or if it's something else. We'll find out. But yeah, so you guys can guess that stuff if you want. And oh my goodness, look at the gnome. So pretty. Like, you guys, your artistic abilities, I can't even, especially on a letter where you can't even like undo or anything. Poke, that is a very violent poke. No thanks. Keep the knife away from me. I'm good. And that is so cute. Oh my god, the derpy eyes and snout, that's scary. But this part is so cute. Oh my gosh. And then we have our new items. Plant food, big box, seed pouch, small box, and then we have a plant pot ball, medieval poncho, and star guardian ear item because the celestial side won, which is why we have 5 items this time. So yeah, the celestial side won, so there's our ear item. I would say, can kind of pass on these. I find it's really annoying when they're like 5 items and 3, and I'd rather just even out with 4 items. It helps. 5 feels a bit too much. But anyways, that is interesting. I guess can go for that. But overall, I feel like can save my like CC phrase and all. So, but actually, I do hoard everything, so I need to get everything no matter what. So, anyways, let's go on to all the adventure-y related stuff. Crop the bottom to hide the private chats. Anyways, so we have. I want to just point out, as you can see, on day 1 to day 2-ish, it costs 5 peppers to get this emoji, but then, so right now these are your prizes, as you can see. Oop, let me scroll through. So you have 2 peppers for the orb, 20 for this badge. The other badge you get by getting the green garlic looking lotus plant thing. That's where you get the other badge, the scarecrow badge. No, sorry, the scarecrow badge is from the pink one. The garlic green one is your ear item, which I've said multiple times before. So yeah, the pink or rainbow lotus one is where you will get your other badge. And then the one that took me the longest time was this daisy title, because it cost 24 lemons, and by the time I finished everything else off and only had this left, I was only at like 12-ish lemons. But then I got lucky. The random seeds gave me a lot of lemons as well, and a lot of grapes. Yeah. So I could trade the grapes up and turn it into lemons, so it wasn't too bad then. So that helped a lot. It helped me speedrun on the final day. And then the veggie ball title, I was getting a lot of grapes, so it actually helped. Like, the random seeds was giving me a bunch of grapes, so that was helping out a lot. And then I was trading up. I don't bother trading daisies into... Actually, I did end up trading daisies into tomato seeds, but then I sold off the tomato seeds. There's no point in playing tomato seeds. Only plant blueberry seeds and above. So that was what I was going with, and I think that worked out well. But yeah, my main thing is, as you can see, it says 5 peppers for this emoji over here. Then you have all that stuff. That is your snail pet, which I'll show you later. And then if you see, went here a couple days later, look at the pricing. Then after they said, okay, they lowered it to 20 over there, this became 6 to get your emoji, so that changed. As you can see, there's your snail pet. That's what it looked like, so that's a new pet that came out. What else was there? Okay, so that's your green lotus, or like the garlic looking one. That got you your ear item. What was I looking for? I don't recall what I was trying to do here. Oh, I was just showing you what was in the second trade thing. I mean, it's pretty similar to before, but I was like, you know what? Might as well keep a record, because why not? If we ever need to go back and see something. What else is there? Oh, yes. So as you can see, that was my... I would never plan it so far. I also allowed to keep going all the way over to like add fur and water in case you do want a map hop. It's best to put it over there or there, one of these two spots, so you don't have to walk all the way there. So don't do that if you had to get it for the first time. As you can see, when you get it for the first time, you get the badge, and then onwards you'll just get peppers, but don't bother doing that. It's a waste. So don't do that. Oh yes, and I was in the bureau server because there are so many more rooms you can hop between there. So I was like constantly just in the bureau server that whole time. What was this? Oh, okay. So we didn't get that. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you the chats. Yeah. So when you get that and open I had one global chest that came up. It was not there. I finished all my global chests last event. Then this one showed up. I was like, okay, what's that? And so yeah, it was the title. So they added that to the chest this time around. Okay, time for all the shop related stuff. Let's see. So okay, I still have to get that. Okay, the pricing is a bit much. Look at the pricing. That is pretty. It's quite a bit. I think they're like, okay, it's covering more of the person, so that's why they're doing that. Honestly, I don't see myself ever using it. Maybe like in a fashion show. Apart from that, it kind of looks like a shawl that's been wrapped around in this case when you have some of this hidden. Some people were equating it to a straight jacket because it seemed like it was like, yeah. The pricing, no, that's too much. It's not even that useful in a lot of outfits. Then you have this pricing. Oh, okay. This, the way it goes above and doesn't curl around the ear, that annoys me. But we have that item, and then we have a small box, large box, and your small ball. Yeah, the pricing, 150, 250, TR 250, 300. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a, if you add it all up, it'll be under fur, so 335, I guess, is total price pricing. Okay. And it turns out this is actually a permanent item. So that, and also the eyes, they never changed it. It turns out this is also a permanent item as well. So the banner was incorrect in these cases. And yeah, so it appears that's going to be permanent as well. So there's time to get that, thankfully. Then we have our sales. We have more beach themed sales that have been ongoing. So we have this. Oh, yeah, I think I posted it on my YouTube channel. I always post the sales as well over there for people who want to check it out, and also what the items are going to be a day in advance. Well, half a day in advance when we find out. So I post over there as well if you ever want to know, if you're debating if you want the prior thing or you want the new one. So we have that fur. It's pretty decent. I wouldn't say I would wear it much because it's a pretty kind of not. It doesn't look that crowded, but it is kind of like a detailed fur-ish. But you can wear the fur on its own as well. And you have these contact lenses. The hair is really pretty. I would totally suggest getting that. It's really nice. The neck item's also useful. It's useful for fashion shows. Then you have these boxes, which I don't really use much, but you have that. I'm always going to check these in case there's ever anything new that they sneak by in here, because they have done that a couple times. We haven't noticed. But okay, let's go on to Fashion Squad outfits, which we have 3 this time around. The theme was gardening related, I guess. So theme was gardening. So let's see. Outfits. We have your collector. There's a variety this time. This was a kind of a recent collector, but in case you missed it then, now's your chance to get it. Collector permanent. Collector permanent. And collector. So that's your pricing. Good luck on that. They have collector permanent. Collector permanent. Collector permanent. Oh, is the same hairstyle used? No, it's a different one. Permanent. So yeah, this one has more permanent stuff, so you can probably buy it with cheese that you can save the furs pricing. This one looks like it has a lot of collectors. Collector. They're all in different furs and stuff too, so you have a variety to choose from. That's so recent. Both of these were in the VS, Spots versus Stripes, or Cats versus Dog 2.0 is what it felt like. So both of those furs are back at this time. Interesting. So we have your collector, permanent collector, and let's see, collector, and permanent. So, okay, yeah, the pricing is a bit, but the jump, it feels like you're saving a lot more. There's a lot more collector-y stuff. Mainly the tail item adds a lot. 756, 796, yeah. But anyways, those are your outfits. Let's check customizations now. Wait, before we do that, what letter did I just get? See, if you click, it doesn't happen. I press command, then I click it, then it shows up. Juliana, cheese, and rat. Rake, cheese, the rake, the seed. Then you have the hole. You gotta get one of those items before going into the hole. Okay, I have some stuff saved. Basically, Few Freeze added some more features in. But then I'm just like, if you can see, I was checking what I could match my OG outfit. So, I mean, it's not exactly, I use all these colors, but I mostly use the pastel blue and white. The fur color is what mostly stands out. But in this case, I'm just like, okay, so I had done this initially, but I'm like, it's way too dark bluey, and that's not my outfit as much. I need to stick to more of the best pastel versions. I was just testing out different ones and seeing which ones I liked and wanted, so I was doing that here. As you can see, there's a lot here. Obviously, I didn't do all of these. In actuality, I was just testing them all out, and I saved them here. And this was for my second main outfit, which was a spring-themed one. So this one was going really well for the most part, except for the ones where there's more orange. My outfit did have a little bit of orange, but not much. So making that prominent didn't make sense, but that's there. And then I was just like editing some stuff out and seeing which ones I wanted. So I was doing that and playing around, and then I was just favoriting those over here and stuff. But anyways, so there's just more features added by Few Freeze Dress Room tool, so you could always check that out. This favorite feature applies to clothing items as well. But anyways, let's check out the customizations. I got another whisper. Let's see, randomize. So you have the bag, that part of the bag, then you have the lid. I would have just put the lid up first. Then you have that center, then you have this, and then you have that. Interesting order. I would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That would have been the order for me. But anyways, those are your order stuff. Let's see, 4 things. Alright. Okay, I would have assumed there might be a gradient here, but I guess not. Or have like a central gradient and an outer one. So you have your main bag, then you have the leaf top, then you have the leaf stem, then you have that top item. Okay, interesting order again. Let's see, what else do we have? The ball. Okay, only 3 colors on this. Okay. You have your outer ring, you have your main background color, and then you have your leaf or seed color. Okay, those are 1, 2, 3. Yep, I guess that is that. Cartouche, and now you can see badges in really huge quality if you wanted. Let's see, I think we have some clothing item too. I know we have the neck item, which is this. Okay, let's see all the colors. Ooh, I like the colors on this though. The color palette scheme. It's really nice. Alright, now we have that solid one, we have this background, we have that. Okay, nice order. And we have that, and then we have those. The order is really nice on this one. Makes sense. So you have those, and they're solid colors. So alright, we have that. And then we have, what do we have? Ear item. Yes, this ear item right here, which flies up into the air. Okay, this is also pretty standard. No ombre effects here. Alright. Random. Ooh, I like doing random color. These 2 colors look nice. Anyways, we have this top one, then we have that, then we have outer, and then inner. Okay. The order is also really nice on this. So there you go, you have that. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye, guys. QTAngel, as always. Peace.